Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ganyan, thank you for stopping by. Today we're talking about Destiny 2, Season of the Seraph, Lightfall, everything that's coming to the game and the state of the game in general, and live service games as usual. So before we get into it, if you like the video, please be sure to like, subscribe, because it really helps out the channel. Only 4% of my viewers are subscribed, so it would really help me out. Starting off, I just want to note that I'm recording this video before the big reveal for Lightfall that's coming on Thursday at the PlayStation Showcase thing, so I might not have everything up to date, I might be missing some stuff, but my point still stands. Which is live service and how it goes. You know, if you watch my other videos, I like to keep a chill vibe on the channel. I like to talk about the games that I like, stuff that I enjoy. I don't like talking negative stuff, but in this case I think it's important because I really do love Destiny, but I think it has a really big issue attached to it, and people are just letting it go like it's a usual part of day, you know, like it's a not important topic to discuss, which is the whole monetization and the whole idea of sunsetting. Now I personally am just as excited as the next guy for Lightfall. I really think the expansion looks good. I don't think it's gonna be as good as Witch Queen, which might be blasphemous, but I think it's good anyway. I just personally am not that big of a fan of the art design. I like Witch Queen and Taken King more, but still I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited to try Strand. Seems like a very fun ability except for the Titan part. I really hate that all we Titans get to do is just punch stuff. I really hope one day they add a super that's different than punching, but other than that the DLC looks great. Graphics look great, the story is getting interesting finally, stuff is happening with the Traveler and the Darkness, stuff is going towards an end. And from what I understand, this expansion is gonna be like the Empire Strikes Back of Destiny. So I don't expect a happy ending for this DLC, which makes me even more excited for it. Finally, big stuff are happening and I'm really excited for this DLC and I cannot wait to play it. And it's only 1 week away, so I'm really hyped for that. But on the other side of the coin, there's the Season of Defiance stuff. The new season that's releasing with Lightfall. Just like how Witch Queen got Season of Risen with it, this season is releasing with the new Lightfall expansion. It's gonna be called Season of Defiance, which will take place on Earth. And it really points out my main problem with the seasons with Destiny, and that's that they don't stick around. Just like they sunset expansions, which luckily they stopped doing now, they still do sunset seasons. Which if you compare to other games, that was the selling point of Destiny, that in Call of Duty for example, a season just consisted of a battle pass, which gives you cosmetics, maybe a new gun, and then it's gone, and that's it. And Destiny really implied and went heavily into the idea of seasons actually presenting a story, not just a battle pass and a new weapon. You actually get a story that you can experience throughout the season, and it makes it more valuable basically. But they really ignored the fact that the seasons just disappear. So for Call of Duty, if I buy the season, I grind the battle pass and then it's gone, I didn't lose anything. I have the stuff, it's all good. I have the cosmetics, I have the new gun. But in Destiny, even if I did witness the story, a year from then it's gonna be gone. For example, if you are new to Destiny and you're just interested in Lightfall, and you wanna know what happened before that, you literally have no way of finding out in-game. You can just look it up on YouTube or something. But in-game, for example, the new season that is ending right now, Season of the Seraph, is gonna be gone. In 6 days exactly, Season of the Seraph is gonna be gone. You cannot know what happened. They've been building up this big powerful AI god Rasputin for 7-8 years, something like this. And we finally restored him, stuff happened with him, he's a big part of the story now. His story ended, it has a nice ending, everything is nice and dandy, but now it's gonna be gone. In 6 days, he just won't exist in the game anymore, so if you're a new player, you will have no way of knowing what happened with him. And he's a really big part of the Destiny story, so it's really important for how Lightfall happens, how we got to Lightfall. For example, do you know who Mithrax is? I played the season of the Pirates thing and I love Mithrax, but now that's gonna be gone too. I don't know, there's just so many things that the seasons bring and then they just disappear. Now they're giving us back a part of one of the seasons. If you remember, if you played, 2 years ago we got a Vex season that had us go into the Vex Mind network, which had a really cool design with really basic architecture and really popping colors and really nice soundtrack, honestly. And that's gone too, and now they're bringing parts of it back in Lightfall, and they're basically selling it as new, which is a whole other topic, and the reskinning of stuff in Destiny. But that's a can of worms that I will open later, not now. But basically, you get to experience it only when it's there. If you don't experience the season when it's out, then you just missed out on it. Most of the characters who are in Lightfall have their stories in seasons. So if you didn't play seasons before, you have no way of knowing what happened, who these people are, where they come from, unless you go and dig through specific lore pieces to find out, which is a whole other pain by itself. So my point is, seasons and the idea of seasons has really gotten out of hand in Destiny. In other games, like I said, Call of Duty, Battlefield, whatever it is, if the season ends, I will lose out on a cosmetic or something, but I won't lose out on story. Maybe little hints of story, but I won't lose out on big story moments, like what's happening right now in Destiny. My whole solution to this topic is, since they promised that they won't reset expansions like they did before, so basically Lightfall is staying until the end of Destiny, maybe we should just buy expansions. That's what I'm gonna do. I will personally just buy Lightfall and not buy any of the seasons, unless they go on a deep sale, and I think many people should do that too. We should send a signal to Bungie that it's not okay to give us big story moments and take them away months or 1 year later. It's really just disingenuous, and people who come to the game as new players won't know what the hell is happening. For example, my little brother has been wanting to play Destiny for a while, but he has no idea what's happening, and I don't know how to get him into the story, since there is no story. The story, if you come into Destiny as a new player right now, the story is basically 3/4 of the way through. It's almost done. So a new player will not have fun, and I really hope they address this issue, but the only way to make them see it is if we actually buy just the DLCs and not the seasons. People are boycotting the Season 2 update for Modern Warfare 2, and if you know what's up with that game, you would have seen that the official Twitter account announced that they are bringing one extra map to the game in this season because people are angry. So boycotts and letting the developers know what we want does actually work. Again, I'm as excited as anyone else for Lightfall. I can't wait to play it. Destiny is one of my top games. But I really think it's not okay that if now I want to go back to the beginning of the story with the Red War, I cannot do that. I can't play it offline, I can't play it on Destiny 1, I can't play it anywhere, it's just gone forever. There is no Red War anymore. People in the story still mention it, talk about it, you know, live through what happened after it, but we as players, we cannot play it. And I honestly don't understand how people are okay with that, how we got to this point. I don't get it, but for the future, if you love this game, if you want to play Destiny, enjoy it in the long run, I think we should send clear, very clear and important messages to Bungie that we enjoy the expansions and we don't enjoy the seasons. You can see it also reflects in the story part of the expansion. The expansion for Witch Queen was amazing story-wise, it was really good, and at the other side, the seasons story-wise were not so good. For example, Season of the Seraph that's ending right now has one of the cringiest, most dramatic stories I have witnessed in Destiny. There's 2 robot characters that are very emotional and whatnot, and it's a whole family thing and you're supposed to feel sad, but it just looks cringy, and I cannot take 2 robots comforting a human that's loving a robot seriously. It's weird. It's very dramatic. There's not enough things that they set up. They are being just like a melodrama. And I think it really comes because of the seasons and how the model works. They have no way to make a good story with it. First of all, the story has to be split into 12 parts, so it lasts throughout the whole season, which is stupid by itself. Second of all, they have to do it fast. They have to do it fast, release it fast, because we have 4 seasons a year. So I really think that limits the creativity of Bungie, and if they put this much effort into expansions, they would be way better. Expansions would be mind-blowing. Expansions are great right now, but if they put the effort from the seasons into the expansions, they would be just amazing. So basically my whole point is with this video is that you should be careful on what you spend your money on. Spend it on what you love. I'm not trying to stop you. I encourage you to spend it on what you enjoy. I do the same. I'm just saying that think of what you're supporting and think of the message that you're sending to the developers. If you're like me, if you hate how seasons go, try to wait a month, wait 2 months, buy the season at a reduced price, buy the DLC at full price, sure, tell the developers that we love it, this is what we want, but the DLC season thing, just wait with it. Show Bungie that we don't enjoy it as much as the expansions. And I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, I really am excited about the new expansion, I'm excited about the future of Destiny. The new story beats seem really interesting. The whole Traveler Darkness thing has been something that we've been waiting literally 10 years for, so I'm really interested in it. I really can't wait and see how it plays out, but at the same time I want to be able to enjoy it in the future. I want to be able to come back to Destiny 2, have these nostalgic moments, come back to the Witch Queen expansion and like see how it went, enjoy it 5 years from now. And I think that's a really important part of gaming, a really important part of just how we enjoy games in general. So, if you agree with me, let me know. If you disagree with me, let me know. I'm interested to see what people think of this, because sometimes I feel like I'm just stupid and I'm the only one who thinks this way. Because I see a lot of people supporting the whole season thing, a lot of people defending sunsetting like it's just normal and it should happen. I understand the technical side of it, it's hard for developers, I do sympathize with them, but at the same time I don't think it's okay to just take away half of the game. But I've also seen people defending it, so again, I don't know, which side are you on, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Of course, try to be as respectful as you can. We're all having fun here, everyone has his opinion. Everything I've said in this video, everything I say in the future is my personal opinion. I'm not trying to bully anyone, I'm not trying to say that anyone is wrong. I'm just trying to let you know what I think. And the next video is probably gonna be something more cheerful, hopefully. And I'm really excited to see how Lightfall goes. And for now, that's it. Let's see what happens with Destiny. I'm excited to see the future of it. And other than that, I just want to thank you for watching the video. If you stayed this long, it really means a lot. Thank you. Basically 1% of my viewers do that, so you're one of the special ones. If you want other videos, there is on screen right now. I hope you enjoyed it. And as usual, have a nice day.